The answer of this question will actually solve a lot of your problems. How do you speak to yourself? And what do you say to yourself when you are alone? What are the things that you repeatedly say internally to your own self? Do you say that you are loving, harmonious, powerful, strong? Do you believe that? Do you say that to yourself? Or you are just beating yourself down, like saying you are not worthy, you are not abundant, you are not loving, you are not any of that? Why are you saying to yourself that you are not those things and then complain that the outer world is not reflecting what you want? Because you want something, but you believe in another thing. You believe that you are not worthy of receiving. And this is the problem. I'm here to tell you, you decide whether you are worthy or not. The world doesn't care. The world will reflect back to you what you consent to be true of it and of yourself. If you believe that you are powerful, the world will reflect that back to you. If you believe that you are a victim, then the world will treat you like a victim. If you believe that you are loving, you are love, you are abundant, you are all these good things, then the world will get no choice but to reflect that back to you. You are the reason you are in the place you are now. You are the reason that you experience all these things. Once you change your inner state of being, everything will change, everything will just fall into place, and everything will make sense. Everything will start to come to you in a way you cannot even fathom. I want to tell you something. I don't want you every day to just believe that you are not worthy of receiving. And how are you going to do that? By actually telling yourself, watching your inner conversation, watching what you tell to your own self, to your own mind. Because remember, Neville Goddard told us about something really important. He told us that if you want to know if you actually impressed the subconscious mind or not, watch your inner conversation. Watch if your inner speech matches the reality that you want. For example, you imagined that you got a lot of money and you are living abundantly. And now you see your inner talking. If your inner talking is aligned with that belief, with that imaginal act, then you've done it correctly. If not, then there is some work to do. There is some work to do internally because everything is just a projection from within you. This is the projection. You are the projector. So if you want to change something in your life, it will be foolish to actually try to change things on the outside. This is just a mirror. It reflects back to you what you believe about yourself. I don't want you to just keep running in circles and think that hard work alone will just make wonders. Nope, it will not. If you don't believe that you are worthy of receiving things, then you can work all day and all night and do nothing and get nothing. This is the truth. I want you to know the truth. I don't want you to waste your energy nor your time. I want you to use it wisely. And the wisest way to do it is the effortless way. And that is changing what you consent to be true about yourself and about your world. Once you do it, it's game over. Once you know that all this, everything around you, is just a reflection of who you are, then there is no one to change but self. And this is one of Neville's favorite quotes, because he is telling you that if you are trying to change something, change it within you first. God will not give you what you want unless you give it to yourself first. And how do you give it to yourself? To actually seek the kingdom of heaven. How you seek the kingdom of heaven is to go within. And how you go within is to believe that you already have what you want. In all religions and doctrines, they all speak about one thing and one thing only: belief. Believing in what you imagine, believing in what you consent to be true about yourself and about your world. Believe that what you see in imagination is the real life. This is not. This is yesterday's news. But you can change today, and tomorrow will change, and the next minute will change, and the next hour will change. Once you change who you are internally, the outer world will just reflect that back to you. I don't want you guys to waste your life. I don't want you to be miserable and unhappy and sad and all these bad words. I don't want you to be that. I want you to be happy, harmonious. I want you to be very abundant. I want you to live life to the fullest. And in order to do that, I want you to just conjure up a scene that implies that you already got everything you want. This is why Neville Goddard gave his VIP members a certain technique, just a permission slip to get to the feeling of everything is good and I'm grateful. And here it is. This is, by the way, from David, aka Elmer O'Locker Jr. He told us in one of his videos that his grandfather, Elmer O'Locker, was with Neville backstage in the Wilshire Ebale Theater in Los Angeles. And then Neville Goddard told him to just imagine a scene that they are on a yacht and they are just relaxing, everybody is having fun, and two of your friends are coming to you and they are congratulating you and you are feeling happy and they are getting emotional and they are crying from happiness, and you give them like 2 stacks of $10,000 because they mean nothing to you, like this is nothing, I'm a billionaire or I'm a millionaire, I can give you like 20K in cash and nothing will affect me. This scene will just get you to a state where you are thankful for being already what you want. And this is actually one of the techniques to manifest a lot of things at once. So if you want to manifest a lot of things at once, use this technique to just get to the state that you already have everything you ever dreamed of. And this is one of my favorite techniques, but sometimes the analytical mind will jump into the equation and will tell you, you know what, I want something specific. No problem, but I'm telling you, an overall exercise as a permission slip that will get you to the feeling of the wish fulfilled, as if everything you ever wanted is right here and right now. And this is one of the things. Every single technique you see out there on YouTube, in books, I've read a lot of books. Some of them were 700 pages. Can you imagine that? 700 pages talking about these things and how to actually manipulate, or not manipulate, choose between the infinite possibilities in the quantum field. This is a simulation. This life is a simulation. And day by day, we are proving that this is a simulation and we can make glitches in it. And these glitches will just lead you to the fulfillment of your desires. So all the techniques that you see are just permission slips. Why? Because these are like a vehicle that you are taking to get to the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And once you get to the feeling of the wish fulfilled, game over. And this is why I spent a lot of time gathering all this info. I actually gathered it in a 26-page ebook. Initially, it was meant for me only. And this is one of the things that I always talk about because I felt selfish for doing that. Because many of you guys were speaking about, hey, I want this technique or that technique, which one is better? And I was just telling you that you don't need techniques. But then I realized that sometimes you need techniques. Nothing wrong with doing this exercise or that exercise. They are all valid and they are all working. So I released the ebook, a 26-page ebook that you can now check out in a link in the description box. But all I'm telling you right now, even if you use any technique right now, all I want you to do is to notice your inner conversation, if it's matching your desired state or not. If it's matching your desired state, congratulations, you are on the right path. If it's not, then there are more things to do. But either way, you have an unfair advantage by knowing about these things. You can go ahead in life and just be at the top in a matter of a short amount of time. So believe in yourself, watch what you say to your own self, and just do the work. When you say something, do it. That will signal to your subconscious mind that you are a man of your word. And that I talked about maybe a month and a half ago. I told you guys, when you say something, do it. For example, you say that I'm going to do my bed. You do it. I'm going to go to the gym. You do it. I'm going to go for a hike. You do it. I'm going to wash the dishes today. You do it. Don't say something and then not doing it. You should signal to your subconscious mind that you are a man of your own word. When you say something, you do it. Because once you imagine something, the subconscious mind will say, oh, he imagined this. And I know that when he do something, whether it's in real world or in imagination, it happens. Because the mind doesn't know the difference between what's being imagined and what is a real life experience. So once you do it in your imagination, it is a signal to the subconscious mind to bring it in this 3D hologram that we're all living in. So that's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and I know you did. Comment down below what you want to see next. Like the video to reach more people. Subscribe if you're new. And until next video, I'll see you soon.